Before you reach for a calcium pill or some fancy supplement, let me tell you something surprising. Your strongest bones can be built right from your kitchen. The truth is, many seniors are told to just take calcium and that will solve everything. But science says there's a lot more to bone health than one single nutrient. And if you know the right foods to add to your plate every day, you can give your bones the strength to carry you through the next decades, without relying only on pills. Now, before we go further, I just want to pause and say thank you. Many of you have been liking, commenting, and sharing these videos, and I see every bit of it. It means so much. This channel is still growing, and your support is what keeps it alive. If you haven't already, please help me build this community by subscribing. It's free, and it tells YouTube to keep showing these important health tips to more people who need them. Alright, let's get back to it. Here's a fact most people never hear. After the age of 50, we naturally lose bone density every single year. For women, this speeds up after menopause. For men, it happens a little slower, but it's still there. This isn't just about avoiding fractures. Weak bones can also mean poor posture, more back pain, and even reduced mobility over time. So here's the thing. Your bones aren't just made of calcium. They're living tissue. They constantly break down and rebuild, and they need a whole team of nutrients, plus the right balance, to stay strong. If one is missing, the whole process suffers. That's why we're focusing today on foods that don't just add calcium, but actually help your body absorb it, use it, and lock it into your bone structure. Let's start with something many seniors enjoy already. Dairy, but the right kind. Foods like yogurt, kefir, and certain cheeses are packed with calcium, but here's the trick. They also come with protein, which is essential for bone repair. And fermented dairy, like kefir or yogurt with live cultures, has probiotics that can improve gut health. Why is that important? Because a healthy gut means better nutrient absorption, including calcium and magnesium. Now, if you don't do well with dairy, don't worry. There are plenty of plant-based options. Leafy greens like kale, collard greens, and bok choy are fantastic. But here's a science tip. Not all greens are equal for calcium. Spinach, for example, has a lot of calcium on paper, but it also has oxalates, which block absorption. That's why variety matters. Mix up your greens so you get the benefits without the blockers. Next, let's talk about something that doesn't sound like a bone food: fatty fish. Salmon, sardines, and mackerel are not only rich in vitamin D, which helps you absorb calcium, but they also have omega-3 fatty acids. Research shows omega-3s can help reduce bone loss as you age, partly because they fight inflammation in the body. And if you choose canned salmon or sardines with the soft bones still in, you get an extra calcium boost in a natural form your body loves. Another overlooked bone builder? Nuts and seeds. Almonds, chia seeds, and sesame seeds are small but mighty. They bring in magnesium, which works with calcium to harden your bones, and phosphorus, which is part of your actual bone structure. Plus, they're easy to sprinkle on salads, oatmeal, or yogurt without much effort. Now here's where most people go wrong. They think more calcium is always better, but without vitamin K2, a lot of that calcium can end up in the wrong place, like your arteries, instead of your bones. This is where foods like eggs, certain cheeses, and even fermented soy like natto can play a role. Vitamin K2 acts like a traffic director. It tells calcium to go into your bones and stay out of your blood vessels. And here's something you might not expect. Prunes. Yes, the humble prune. Several studies have found that eating a few prunes a day can actually slow bone loss in post-menopausal women. They're full of antioxidants and help reduce inflammation, which keeps bone cells healthier for longer. Now, I'm not saying you need to overhaul your entire diet overnight. The secret is making small, consistent changes. Add 1 or 2 of these foods to your daily meals. Rotate them so you're getting a balance of nutrients. And remember, bone health isn't just about what you eat. It's also about what you avoid. Too much added sugar, excess alcohol, and very high salt intake can actually pull calcium out of your bones. Also, don't forget the role of movement. Even the best diet needs a partner, and that partner is weight-bearing exercise. Things like walking, light strength training, or even dancing. When your bones are stressed in a healthy way through movement, your body gets the signal to make them stronger. So, if you're over 50, here's the takeaway. Your plate can be your most powerful bone-building tool. By choosing the right foods, you're not just protecting yourself from fractures. You're investing in your independence, your mobility, and your quality of life for years to come. Start today. Add some calcium-rich dairy or greens, a serving of fatty fish, a sprinkle of seeds, and maybe even a couple of prunes. Your bones will thank you every single day you keep this up. And if you enjoyed this video and learned something new, please hit that like button. It really does help more than you think. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a new health tip. And if you have a moment, share this with a friend or family member, because strong bones aren't built alone, and together we can all stay healthier for longer.